1. White rice. It's cheap, it's easy, and it's eaten by billions every single day. But if you are over 60 and concerned about your heart health, high cholesterol, or the terrifying risk of stroke, you must listen closely. This seemingly innocent staple is one of the most insidious, silent threats to your cardiovascular system. We're not talking about fat. We're talking about pure, rapidly absorbed starch that wreaks havoc on your blood sugar and directly contributes to the dangerous buildup of plaque inside your arteries. For seniors, consuming white rice regularly is like throwing gasoline on the slow-burning fire of heart disease. 2. The core problem with white rice is the removal of its hull, bran, and germ. This process strips away virtually all the protective fiber, leaving behind almost pure starch. This means it has an extremely high glycemic index, GI, often ranking higher than table sugar. When you eat a bowl of white rice, your body processes it into glucose almost instantaneously, leading to a massive, immediate spike in blood sugar. This sugar surge triggers a flood of insulin, and this constant metabolic roller coaster is severely damaging to the delicate, single-cell layer lining of your arteries, known as the endothelium. Damaged arteries are where cholesterol starts to stick and plaque formation begins. 3. The chronic high blood sugar caused by regular white rice consumption leads directly to systemic inflammation. Inflammation is the body's natural response to damage, but when it's constant, it causes the arterial walls to become sticky and rough. This rough surface is the perfect anchor point for circulating LDL, bad cholesterol to adhere to, initiating the formation of hard, calcified plaque. You are essentially turning your arteries into rough, receptive targets for cholesterol buildup every time you eat a bowl of white rice. This is a direct pathway to atherosclerosis, hypertension, and ultimately heart failure or stroke. 4. Many seniors struggle with high LDL cholesterol and triglyceride levels, yet they continue to eat white rice, unaware of the direct correlation. When your body is constantly dealing with large glucose loads, the liver works overtime. A key function of the liver is turning excess glucose that isn't immediately needed for energy into fat, specifically triglycerides. High triglycerides are a major cardiovascular risk factor and often go hand in hand with low levels of HDL, good cholesterol. By spiking your blood sugar with white rice, you are indirectly forcing your body to create and circulate more dangerous fats, accelerating the entire process of arterial clogging. 5. The difference between white rice and its superior counterpart, brown rice, is night and day. Brown rice retains its bran and fiber, significantly lowering its GI. The fiber acts as a buffer, slowing down the conversion of starch to glucose. This gentler digestion prevents the sharp blood sugar spikes that stress your arteries. If you are struggling to eliminate white rice, the single most important step you can take today is to immediately substitute it with brown rice, quinoa, or wild rice. This simple change drastically reduces the inflammatory load on your cardiovascular system without forcing you to completely abandon familiar meals. 6. Consistency in consumption is where the danger lies. A once-a-month serving of white rice is manageable for a healthy adult, but daily consumption, especially the large portions common in many cultures, is a recipe for cardiovascular disaster after 60. Each meal acts as another inflammatory hit to your arteries, cumulatively compounding the damage over time. If you cannot fully give up rice, the portion size is paramount. Reduce your serving to no more than 1/2 cup of cooked white rice, and never consume it alone. It must be paired with substantial sources of healthy fats and protein to mitigate the blood sugar spike. 7. For those who feel they absolutely cannot quit white rice, there is a mitigation technique you must employ. Add healthy fats and fiber to the meal. The fiber in vegetables and the fat from sources like avocado or olive oil will slow down gastric emptying, thereby reducing the rate at which the rice starch is converted into glucose. Think of the fat and fiber as a speed bump for your digestion. However, this is a compromise, not a solution. The ultimate goal remains the elimination of this pro-inflammatory, high GI food to truly protect your vulnerable arteries. Furthermore, the processing of white rice removes not only fiber but also essential micronutrients like magnesium and B vitamins. These B vitamins, particularly folate, are critical for managing homocysteine levels. High homocysteine is a known indicator of increased risk for heart disease and stroke, as it damages the interior of blood vessels. By choosing white rice, you are not only adding damaging elements, rapid sugar, but also simultaneously removing the protective elements, fiber, magnesium, B vitamins. Your arteries desperately need to stay strong and flexible. 9. Many doctors fail to connect a patient's daily white rice habit to their rising cholesterol and blood pressure readings. They focus on fats, salt, and red meat, missing this massive high glycemic carbohydrate component. The truth is simple. If you are over 60, white rice is an aging accelerator for your circulatory system. The cumulative damage from years of high sugar load is irreversible without drastic action. The simple choice to switch your grain can stabilize your blood sugar, reduce systemic inflammation, and provide your body with the nutrients it needs to start healing arterial walls. 10. Your action plan starts now. Do not wait for the next physical exam. Go to your pantry and look at the white rice. Understand that it is actively working against your longevity. Your immediate step is to purchase a bag of brown rice or quinoa. Tomorrow morning, make the swap. Your heart health is decided not in the doctor's office, but in the small choices you make in your kitchen every day. Stop eating the food that forms blood clots. Choose the grain that protects your future. Your arteries depend on this change for years of healthy, active life ahead.